Instagram Live with Tiana today. Instagram Live with Tiana today. And Camal Pugh. Woo! That's right. Give it up. Give it up. Okay, it is Thursday at 2 p.m. I'm going to have a guest join me today. If you know the drill, that's what's up. But before we get into all of it, I have two announcements for you. One, I'm hosting Mastering the Art of Mood Board to Ovation, a live seminar with me Wednesday, October 8th. 1 to 2. This is the last time that it's going to be free, so make sure you register. The link is in my bio, and I'll keep posting about it until we get there. And then the second announcement is Greenlight Your Own Life podcast has launched. We are here. We are live. You can find me on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, and a new episode will drop every first of the month. I am pumped about it. You guys, we are expanding. We are taking up space, and we're having a good time doing it. So here we go. Let's bring Camal into the conversation. I can't wait for you to hear all of his goodness. Here we go. Takes a second, when you join. Yes, they're telling people it's all happening. Hi!
Hey, what's up?
You found the request button.
I did. This is my first IG Live. So I'm like, okay.
Okay, welcome. I'm so happy you joined me today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for the invite. I'm like, yes, finally me and Tiana get to have this conversation. And I'm just really happy the things you've been doing with the community and all the things as IG Live, your podcast, the Academy. You're killing it. So
Oh, babe, thank you so much. You're killing it too. That's why you're here.
Oh.
I want to share with people. I got invited to an LA Sparks basketball game the other day, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see the dancers. What's going to happen? I have my phone ready. Like, I actually was filming before they even said anything, and then all of a sudden they're like, choreographed by Camal Pugh, and I said, oh, this man is everywhere.
Grateful, definitely grateful for that. I danced for the Sparks from 2019 to about 2023.
Okay.
It was great. It was like one of my first gigs when I moved out here.
Okay.
Really just fun. It was a moment. Even the audition process, I was like, whoa, what's happening? It's different when you do like pro sports. So it was really, really great though.
Well, I can relate because one of my first gigs was the New York Liberty long ago before Ellie even stepped foot. I'm kind of sad we didn't have Ellie. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
You know this. But it is cool because it's you got guys, you got girls, it's a really fun, energetic team.
Everything, like you have a young group and you have like a adult group and you have like an older adult, like 60s and up. So I love it. WNBA games to me are unmatched. There's live DJs. It's fun, it's attractive. Like if you haven't been to a WNBA game, you're going to be changed. It's like nonstop energy.
It is different. I think I texted you. I said, this doesn't feel like a Lakers game.
At all. And then we have different like HBCU nights where it's a theme and we'll choreograph a dance for that. It's just so many great things happening with WNBA.
Oh, and I love that they brought you back.
Mm-hmm.
You
Great.
know, that's so special because you know the foundation. You spent so much time there, and then now you get to come in as the expert,
Yes.
and build on a team that you are very familiar with. I love that.
Yes, I was grateful. Crystal was the director this year, and when I danced, and she asked me, "Can you do a couple numbers?" So I did the opening number, which was great. Just having a moment. I'm doing the opening number of a team I dance for. This is a moment. So that was great. Then I did Pride Night, and then I did the night you went to. So yeah, I got to do a couple this year. It was.
And then do they rotate some of these routines, or is it just like one and then done?
They'll rotate, or 9 times out of 10 it'll be one and done. It depends on how many games they have back to back. So if it's like 3 games in 1 week, they might be smaller, or they'll just redo it again. But this year they had a lot of like one and done. So learn something else. So the training is definitely like top notch. You're learning and blocking within 3 days and then perform it.
Oh wow! It's been so long. I don't remember what the process is.
Talk about training and preparation. Get on a protein. Get on a protein.
I love it. Talk about pros. You just choreographed 2 shows back to back. I mean, so much so you were MIA all summer.
I was there. I'm just very blessed and very grateful. Right now, I'm currently working on Hairspray, Coming to Thousand Oaks. I'm the assistant choreographer on that.
Okay.
Marissa Winokur is the director. She was the one who originally played Tracy and won the Tony for it. So
Oh,
working
wow.
with her has been great, and Clarissa choreographer. So it's been really, really good just taking that classic and putting our own spin on it. Even me going so deep as my parents grew up in that time period between the 50s and the 60s in Baltimore. So finding ways to, like, I had a whole Zoom meeting with my parents and my uncles and aunts, like finding out how it was for them growing up and using those moments and implementing it into the show for the motor mouth scene and on the beautiful. So it's been really, really great. The cast is amazing. The music is great. The comedic timings of it all, it's really, really great. And I can't wait for everybody to see it.
I can't wait to bring my family because I'm so stoked to see your work again in person. It's
Yeah.
very, and you know, we're in the community, we support each other.
Yes.
And so you're okay, so this would be then your third show that you've choreographed this year so far, right?
I'm very grateful, very blessed. In summer I was in New York. So
Oh,
the musical got picked up for Off-Broadway. So that was my first time doing an Off-Broadway musical, choreographing it. And it was a lot of moments like, wow, this is happening. So it's really, really fun. Just grateful. Allie and Chad brought me in. Michael Shaw Fisher was the writer, producer, you have original music, and it's a comedic parody of The Exorcism. So it's like all those things. It's just it's belly laughing fun. It's just so much fun, and just working with actors and also challenging yourself as a choreographer. How do I choreograph things to make things funny? I think a lot of people don't really understand that, or working with movers who aren't dancers first. So how do we make them look good? So that's a whole skill in itself, but so much fun. And Darren Chris has made an appearance. Lance Bass is going to be making an appearance soon. So it's a lot of, yeah, so if you're in New York, check out Exorcistic, the musical playing at the Asylum through the end of October. I can't tell you when people are coming, but
nope.
yeah,
Okay, but I want to go back to you saying choreographing comedy. Is
yeah.
that process for you? Are you in the room? Do you have ideas in your head? Do you plan like what's your creative process in that? Because I have worked in a comedy space too, and it's different.
It's different. For me, I like to read the script and I kind of like to see what the cast is doing. Like, how are they moving? Because their timing, comedians, their timing will always be unmatched. And
Mhm.
that's the thing about comedy, will always be timing. So it's me looking at how do I play this? So the opening scene of Exorcistic, it's a community theater group. They're all like different personalities. We drop the whole audience into the scene where there's music stands on the floor, someone comes in as a stage manager. So it's just already like, what is this? From there, you're looking at, okay, let's use these music stands as if we're digging through like it's so many different things. If her dropping a chair on a funny line, it's definitely a different process, but I love it. I love a challenge. I love tapping into something new. I never thought I'd be choreographing comedies, but it's fun. I love it. Honestly, the script and your cast go hand in hand, and then see what they actually can do. Because if they're funny, all you got to do is just add in a couple of different moments, and it's gone. It's
It's
good.
magic. And you're lucky when you have a good script, because if you have a vague script, because I'm sure you've seen that
Yeah.
a time or two, when
Yeah.
they're like, and they dance
Yeah.
or whatever. When you have a strong script, that's a game changer for you as a creative. So then you have something to build off of. You can
Mhm.
guide your actors better. If that script is weak, you have a lot of heavy lifting to do.
A, a weak script, a weak treatment, a weak mood board. You're just like, oh, a weak song. You might not like sometimes. It's like, okay, so how do I dig into this to make this enjoyable and fun and
Yeah.
still product?
Yeah, no, I mean, and that's why you keep getting called, because clearly you have the formula and you keep delivering, which is so awesome. Now, we kind of talked about this before we jumped on this, but I'd be interested because you have been so busy when you're not so busy. Let's talk about that side of the coin, because that is a real thing
Yeah.
in this industry.
Mhm.
How are you keeping your tools sharp? How are you staying creative? Like, what is your downtime?
Mhm.
I'm going to stay in the game
Mhm.
mindset.
Um, There's programs like Creative Director Pro Academy. No, that's one thing.
Okay, thank you for the plug.
That's a great thing. I teach in a lot of schools too. Like I love
Oh, okay.
youth. I just finished setting a show with my kids in San Diego. They did a tribute to Wicked.
Okay.
And it's like a 30 minutes just review and just being able to create on these kids. And these are kids that are going to be first generational college students one day. And just seeing their passion, it just reignites me and motivates me. And them wanting to play this character and building different things like staying sharp with that or being in a different position. Maybe like when I was down choreograph, I also did lighting. So can I have a gobo here? Can I do a parkan light here? Do these move? Like how do I play with those different things? Um, Watching different movies, watching
Okay.
TV shows. Like I love period pieces, as you know, like my short film I did. Like I love a period piece. Like if you give me a story, it's a wrap. It's literally a wrap. So just watching things that were once was, but are making a resurgence back. That's how I'm looking at like old movies or classic dancers, Savion Glover or the Nicholas brothers, like just stuff like that. Just like making like, okay, I gotta do something and just keeping like the motivation of that. Yeah.
You are getting so much love in this chat. I hope that you
Oh,
see
really?
it. Yes, and I'm loving it for you because you glow inside and out, and honestly your work it shines. It really does. And so I love that you go, it seems like a deeper process for you. It's not just topical, it's not too current. It's very much I need to know the history, I need to know the depth, I need to do my research, and I think when that happens, that brings a stronger person to leader in a leadership role, which that's you. Yes, see, honey, you're getting all the love, and I'm so happy for it. Oh, they love you. Oh, is that
Oh,
mom
look
and
at my
dad? Hi,
mom.
mom and dad.
It's their 43rd wedding anniversary. Yes.
Oh my gosh, happy anniversary. That is an incredible accomplishment. Oh
Uh,
my goodness. And you have an incredible son to prove that. So that's cool. And so when you're on set with the kids,
mhm.
and you're talking about gobos and you're talking about parkans, which we talk about lighting in Creative Director Pro Academy. Where has that shift also helped you in your process of creating in these different atmospheres? Like, are you using the tools that we talk about in these places, or like how is it helping you?
I'm able to identify different lighting equipment even more now.
Okay.
I'm able because at the school I teach at, there's a really great lighting tech. So I'm literally in the booth with him and say, I want to make it like this. And he'll make it. I'm like, now show me what light are you using? And I'm looking at the design of it. Is this a mover? I'm learning about like intimidator lights. Um, Different like if we can phase out a beam with haze or make it sharper with haze, like all these things. And I just even before when we talk, I always love lights, but after doing the academy, now I'm just like, how can I like this? I want it to look like the yellow brick road. How do we do? And I just get really excited with different lighting apps and different designs. I walk on stage and look up and see how it's hung, how it's rigged.
Yes.
And at this school, when I tell you, if I wanted dry ice, they do it. They put on great production. I'm gonna send you some videos. You're gonna be like, what is this high school doing? They do some amazing things. And I'm just from doing the academy and then going to like, even we'll say something small, it's like working at the high school, I suppose something big. I'm still sharpening my tools and I'm able to see firsthand with the lighting guy, hey, what's this light do? Or what is that? Or what's that intimidator? Never knew what an intimidator was,
Mhm.
different patterns, how it crosses and different terminology that they use. So now when I'm in that position again, I'm able to say it and know what I'm talking about.
I love that. And correct me if I'm wrong, do you think too that maybe after the academy, you know that you can ask?
Yes. Because before I didn't think I could, but
Right?
oh, I can ask? Bet I'm asking.
And I ask everywhere I go. I'll be at an indoor playground
Yeah.
and they have production in these indoor playgrounds. My children are 6 and 4, and I will ask them, like, what are these lights? Like, how are you guys even? And all production. It doesn't just stop at our live entertainment. Like it goes. You can find it anywhere you are. And if you want to really get familiar with these words or just like understanding what it takes to do what they do,
Yeah.
having that conversation is so welcome when you have that capacity to kind of look
Yeah.
beyond your lane,
Yes. That and then
right?
people want to tell you. It's so crazy when you just ask. They're like, "Sure, I'll tell you." Because I think when you have that interest, it's showing them that, wait, you actually care about this. You don't think I'm just a person or just someone to just flip the switches. I want to know. I want to know, like, what's this like, do? Why are we using this particular prop or stage? Why does hair need to be like this? Like, I'm very inquisitive. I need to know and want to know all the things because why not?
Yeah, why not? And that's really a partial core of why I think Creative Director Pro Academy is so important is that
Yeah.
when you lead or when you're in the room,
Mhm.
to be understanding of what other departments do and the labor that it takes or even the cost or just what it takes to be understanding of the other side, I think makes you a key player in the room.
Yeah.
Because if you're only focused on choreography or you're only focused on the conversation with your friend during lunch, but you're not actually expanding and talking to everybody who is respectfully there, they will not then talk to you the way that you think you deserve, but you're not. It's like it's a two-way street, right?
Very a team and we have a final product of this tour, how do we all work together? I was creative director for Doug Locke last year. He did a show at the Troubadour, and me having to manage choreography, lighting, background singers, dub, costuming. How do I get them to all work together so it makes sense? If
Mhm.
if one of the dance needs a quick change, what kind of silhouette lighting can I dip into or bring down time to change? Talking to music, hey, can we move one of these songs or make this outro a little bit longer for the quick change? Hey, I don't like how blue lighting looks on his skin. How do we change this or give this effect? If this is the only lighting we have, how do we make this work? So it's everyone working for a common goal. And you have to be in communication or it can't work. You want a quick change, but they have on 5 pieces of outfits. So how do we work this together? Or
No,
you want them to get thrown up in the air. How when she got a hoop skirt on? Like we gotta make some things work together.
yeah, we have to. I encourage over communication.
Yes. Yeah.
Over communicating is the ticket.
I've been over communicating a lot in work, friendships, relationships. Like that's literally
You know what? I know that of you too because in the academy, I probably received more emails from you. And I loved it because you just kept you know, when you pour yourself into it
yeah.
and you wanna know and you're like, "Well, can you look at this?" Because it's really close proximity with me. It's
Yeah.
not like you can't talk to me and I can't help you through some of your projects. I love that you were very much open to reaching out
Yeah.
and asking, and that carries throughout everything that you do.
Yeah. I love being a student and you provided such a safe space, such an open space, a welcoming space. I always feel like you're my big sister, my auntie, mentor, like those people. And I feel I could literally ask you anything because you share that same passion for me. And I feel from your heart that you want to give back and you want to see us win. And sometimes when you feel that, you know that's destined and that's like a shared thing. So you lean in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's true. I want to see you win. I see you winning.
Thank
That's the best part is like, we start something and now we're kind of on the other side of like how are these things being put to use and I'm watching it. I'm in complete awe
you.
of
Every change it.
it's it's mindset.
Yeah.
It's
My,
mindset and being open to invest in change
yes.
or an advancement because it's not really you're not changing your life. You already have this in your heart and soul. It's just like how do we advance it and put it into like fast action?
That and how do we and what I loved about the academy because we had such a long period, I'm able to start applying things immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately during my short film, I'm like, wait, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Like literally applying the things. And I think sometimes we forget when you have something as accessible as an academy and you're able to literally take those tools or ask those questions in the midst of it, it's great. I love it. Like
Ah,
I would do it 3, 4 million times if it came right on time. And at such a moment where I was like, I literally am doing this, but what do I need to do to be better at it?
mhm. And that's the best question anyone can ask themselves for anything that they choose to do. I ask myself that constantly.
Yeah.
And I think that's also what spawned the community, because I do feel that it's sure we have that 8 weeks, but then but how do we nourish this?
Yes.
How do we stay at it so we don't give up on ourselves, on our dreams, on supporting the community? And that's what I think is so great about, when you have a show, I'm like, put the tickets in the community. We need to get there, like we want to see everybody shine. That's the goal. And where I think we have grown up for so long competitively that I just want to shake the tree a little bit.
I just shake the tree.
I want to shake it.
Why not? And why not? And what I loved how you laid it out, every week was something specific.
Yeah.
And for me, it allowed me to figure out what are my weakest points out of all these modules. I know for me, costuming, I'm always like, if you can dance in it, wear it. When it doesn't even, or someone asks me about makeup, if you can dance in it, put it on your, like apply it.
Yeah.
You have to look at the full vision, and you have to look at all the different departments that we don't look at, especially if you're coming from the choreographer world and now you're transitioning to creative director. You are directing essentially all these departments. And if you're not in tune with it or know what they're going through, how are you going to know to execute what's really going on? You can't not just be focused on lighting the artists and the dancers when you have to worry about sound. Stage, you want fireworks? Are we going to use CO2s? Like what's happening? Is there a trap door? Are we within budget? All these things.
Oh, the ticket, honey. Now that's the ticket. And we talk about that too.
Yeah.
Are you good? Okay, so now I'm going to ask you a random question. Because I really love that you did your dance film. I love that. And that came on the heels of everything. So I watched you really put it together. I saw it before you kind of even like gave it its treatment. And then after the treatment, I was like, wow, this really is something. Are you going to do another one? Like, I know it's a huge task, but you're so good at it.
Thank you. I definitely plan to do another short film at some point, but I definitely do a lot of like mini concept videos a lot. Like during this is how I was just like creative. When everything was shutting down, I decided to create 10 concept videos. I'm definitely going to share that with you. I did
you did 10. Wait, hold on a sec. Did you say you created 10 concept videos during COVID?
I sure did. Between that like April to like September, 10 concept videos. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you.
I want to see. I can't. That's a lot of work.
When I get inspired, there's nothing that can redirect me or change me. Like I just love creating. I love telling stories. I love, bringing experiences to the forefront. And I'm talking about concept videos about a breakup I went through, girls going out having fun, us guys being sexy. Like when I gave you a gospel number, you got a little bit of everything. So you was going to be in your fields regardless. So I will definitely send that to you.
Does this live on YouTube? Does this live anywhere?
It does. I'll get it to you.
Oh, you have been holding out on me, Camal. I did my research and I didn't see it. Okay.
So short film, another one day for sure. I was sitting on that idea for maybe 2 years, and I just said, come on, you need to do it now. So I got a screenwriter, I got a DP, I got my dancers, I got a wardrobe stylist who pulled from one of these vaults up here in Burbank. Like I was literally on the ground figuring things out at the vault. Like, look at all these clothes. He's like, what do you want? I don't know. 1930s. He said, you want this? So like literally my hand was in everything, even script revisions, everything. And I'm so proud of that film. I've been submitting it to a couple film festivals. It got picked up for an LA Film Festival here back in the
nice.
I'm everything is pushing towards my Emmy one day. So every day I'm just like, everything is just working.
Claim it.
I'm getting that Emmy.
You're getting that Emmy.
I'm getting it.
get that Emmy. Drive by and say, hi, Emmy. I'll see you soon.
I will see you soon.
I will see you soon. That's what you got to do. You got to see it and speak it, and then, keep at it. But I love that too, because it does take time when you want something to be really good. And that's a lot. Like you are your own mini production company.
Literally, it's so many things. Even Brother to Brother, my best friend and I
Yes.
show Brother to Brother, we got a grant and produced a show talking about black men, black queer men, and we talked about religion, love, um five different social injustice, all these different topics, and then
Mhm.
created original music and original choreography through the chapters to multimedia. Yeah.
Come on. What do you sleep? Do you sleep?
I do sleep. I definitely cherish my sleep.
Okay, because it doesn't sound like you sleep.
I, I just get so excited for things, and I just love to create. And even with Brother to Brother, it I wanted to make sure the community stories were being heard,
Yeah.
and definitely just it's not talked about a lot. Like black men going to therapy and our relationships with our family and religion, or how some people might have been scarred by church, or social injustice. How were you affected by different things happening around, and being able to do that and provide a platform. It really started speaking to a lot of men, and
Mhm.
proud of it. We're working on getting it in New York. So yeah, things are doing the things.
Oh, this is like music to my ears. I love it. I don't want anything to change. You need to keep doing all these incredible things for yourself, the community, for anybody that's in your ecosystem. Obviously, you have a lot of support
Yeah,
because if they believe in you, you believe in them,
yeah.
and you're just unstoppable. You're unstoppable.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. When you love it, you just do it. And I tell people, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I didn't start dancing or creating probably till like 22 after I got out of college. Like I started late, but
Wow.
it was always something, which I believe, like when something higher places something in your heart, it's there
Yep.
for. And I said, you know what, God, let's do this thing, and here we are.
That's amazing. I didn't know you started. I don't want to say late because I don't think that that's a fair term. You started when you were meant to start, but the reality of is that why? Because you were an athlete.
Yes, I was a track athlete, a two-time state champion in the hurdles. I got a tri-scholarship in college. I was a conference champion, national qualifier. Like I was trying to go to the Olympics. That was my thing.
That was it. So this is we're in chapter 2, honey.
We're in chapter 2. Uh, chapter 2.
Chapter 2, planting seeds for chapter 3. And I'm always going to be your cheerleader. I'm so happy we got this time together. I feel like I asked all my questions. Is there any last thing that you want to say before we sign off?
Um, Definitely check out CDPA, Creative Director Pro Academy. Definitely life-changing. Came right on time. If you're unsure about where you're trying to go or your skill set, this is definitely a place where I've been able to grow. Even when you think you know everything, there's still more to know.
Mhm.
I just think that that academy came right on time. If you have any questions about it, ask me about it. Um, Check out Hairspray opening October 10th out in Thousand Oaks. If you're in New York, Exorcistic. Shout out to my parents. Happy wedding anniversary. And always feel free to reach out. I'm always down to collaborate. I'm always down to create, down to session. Like literally, why not? We're all creatives, and we get better by growing and connecting and building more things.
Oh my gosh. Yes, Kamal. Let me know when your podcast starts. Okay.
Maybe one day. Maybe one.
Hey, well, you know who to call to help you set that up.
Absolutely do know how to go.
Thank you so much for your time. Happy anniversary to mom and dad. Thanks for everyone tuning in today, and I will see you very, very soon.
Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Love you.
Ciao, ciao.